Okay, we're live. Let me just make sure. I finally implemented Stream Elements. Time for an upgrade, but I didn't have too much time to mess with it. So let's see. Oh, sounds like it's working just fine. Great, actually. Awesome. Let's just pump up these socials real quick. Pump up these socials real quick. I'm super excited today. I'm super excited. I'll get into all of it in just a minute here. Once we get everything pumped up and bared out. Fury? Oh no. We made 100 subscribers on YouTube. I'm super excited about that. Slacking on posting. It's been a busy week trying to get like content out and stuff. It's that. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Smile Kitchen. I'm Smiles. Thank you so much for joining me for today's Friday Frenzy, celebrating 100 subs on YouTube. Let's fucking go! My 6 month half anniversary is coming up in a few weeks here, so hitting 100 subs and 100 followers on 100 subs on YouTube and 100 followers on Twitch has been really important to me to hit that milestone within that 6 month time. As you know, just the way the numbers have turned out. I'm not like, I'm sure there's people who've done way more in less time. I don't care. What I care about is that hitting 100 in that 6 month. Fuck yeah. So thank you so much for watching live if you're watching live, and thank you so much for watching later on the VODs. Thank you so much for any sharing you guys have done or can continue to do, any following on any other platforms that you use. Again, I post, I've been slacking on the shorts, but I do have them. But I post clips of the stream to Instagram, also Facebook, TikTok, and of course YouTube. YouTube, where I have my longer form content, which is doing really well. Took me a while to get the last video out in between videos, but I did it, and it's doing really well. That's the K Money Player Spotlight. I've been focusing on player spotlights a lot right now because of the state of the game. I notice a lot of, old heads, high level players and stuff are stepping away from the game amidst all the cheating and hacking and refusal by the developers to do anything for it. So I get that. I get it. But there are new games on the horizon. There are new people still coming into the game. And I want to help them out just like the old heads helped me out. when I first started. And I want to keep the momentum going. I want to keep the community alive as long as I can. I'm going to do an update video on my YouTube for the 6-month mark. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. We had a cheater ruin stream for us the other day. We were doing so good, having a lot of fun, absolutely rolling, and then a cheater got in and ruined everything, so that sucked. Oof. Unearned. Bridgetown, hell yeah, great place to get in.
The bridge is ours. Move on. Cross the river.
Yeah, you can contribute if you're watching live or on the VODs by capturing any clips of any cool things I do or funny things that happen. Hell yeah, let's toss some nobles. Actually, switch to Vanguard. Best map to start on, you think? If I can start at the beginning, yeah. I mean, so the way the rotation works, a lot of people hate Mon Crux, a lot of people hate Tran. For valid and not obvious reasons. This is a good map to get in. I really like this map. So it takes place right afterwards. We're in right after the first phase with the peasants. I don't like fighting peasants on the opposing team. It just feels really one-sided and unfair, and you just have to get kills on peasants to advance the shit. Go. Yeah, you guys can contribute by capturing clips here on Twitch, and then I will share them to the socials as I get to them. Basically, I'm stacking clips on Twitch and then just release them. Try to do it one day, but I've been forgetting a lot lately. I've been busy with a lot of stuff that I've been skeptical about revealing just yet. But I will reveal all that is happening and why I've been so busy and why streams have been lacking the last couple weeks. I will reveal all in the 6-month update video, but I'm really hoping we can hit 100 followers on Twitch before that.
Finish the job.
Ah!
The orphans perish in flames.
I just implemented stream elements, so I should hopefully now be seeing updates as they come in, so follows and stuff like that. I haven't been very good on that in the past because I've been pretty bare bones, but I'm starting to implement new tools. It's time for an upgrade. There's 3. That's what you get for picking on the homie. Fun fact, the noble's objective, you can throw stuff through the window from below and get an entire team wipes with the chandelier on the spawn wave. Oh, that's so smart and cool. Oh my god. Fury, I'm going to try that if we make it that far.
Only the workyards remain. Burn them out.
I have a DUI. Great username there. I'll probably be a little sloppy, so I'm glad we're starting on attack. Especially yesterday was a defense day. I blame my guests K Money and Creams yesterday for that, but only because I'm avoiding responsibility. No, they're higher level than me, and the way the core game balance works, they kept putting us on defense, and we kept rolling it. So check yesterday's VOD for some heady defense rolls. I haven't used the word heady in so long. So I know you could throw stuff out of the last objective, throw stuff out the windows, but throwing stuff like into them I never like thought about because I don't like to fuck with projectiles and throwing shit.
Warriors to Noja! The land burns in our way! Tenoja, rally at the city gate! Tear them down!
Much of a swing. So he didn't see me. I should have gone wider. It's fine. It's only the first match. Still just getting used to stream elements. I don't have too much time to play with stream elements, so hopefully I should see notifications as they come in. You see clips of the old sickle on this map. I don't know what the old sickle... I don't know what you mean by the old sickle. I don't know what that means. Please elaborate, Fury. Just relax. Down you go, sir. Oh, lost one. It was the weakest but the strongest weapon in the game. So when you're saying the sickle, do you mean like the war scythe or the glaive or like the actual farmer scythe sickle? Because that's one that a lot of people like. It looks cool because of depictions with the spirit of death, but not how it was not meant to be a weapon in those depictions at all. It is a farming tool, and as a weapon for a farming tool, it's pretty god awful. A lot of weapons are just like older medieval weapons are just modified farming tools. A lot of pole arms. I don't like to talk too much shit on the poleaxe. He's a good friend of mine, but and he's like, oh, nobles would wear that. I'm like, no. Peasants would put their axe head on the end of a long stick. And that was the same with the sickle. The difference is that it's kind of an inverted thing. You would, well, yeah, you would take the scythe shape and then take that and turn it on its side and maybe sharpen both sides, get a double edge there. So it did 10 damage, but it was twice as fast as dagger. So if you hit someone and you keep swinging, they couldn't block in time for the net. Oh my god! Like, I've heard of swinging, you know, keeping the stagger up with gambling, but you still have to be aware of the block and stuff like that. That's why a lot of one-handers and daggers will throw kicks in and jabs and stuff. But this farming implement was so fast, you're telling me, that you couldn't even get your block up from the next attack. That is insane. Because that's pretty weak. Team seems to be pretty good at helping each other out. Getting up into the shit right now, so... Man, can you stop fucking slashing and fucking overhead, maybe? There's other people around you trying to help out. You got removed, it was too overpowered. Gotcha. Yeah, sounds overpowered. I would just remove that shit altogether. If you can't play a distance with that thing.
The town is in ruin, and this bridge belongs to Tenosa. The nobility cower in the guild hall. Toss them to their death.
I don't know if I can try it with the mallets, but I'm tempted to start trying to throw stuff. Let's see. Come on. There we go. That's awesome. Damn it. I'm trying to refill my mallets. That actually seems like a great way to farm some kills. This section. Saida, West Side Wolf.
Only half the nobles remain.
Thanks for the commend. Oh my god, how am I one-handing the greatsword? No! Oh, that was so fucking cool!
The nobility has fallen. This land belongs to the Empire.
That might have been the best glitch I've ever seen in this game. Holy shit. Desync? Yeah, it was probably a knife, but just skinned like a greatsword. It'll look cool though. They see it like that too, so it looks to them like I'm one-handing a greatsword. That's so cool. Yeah, Bridgetown's a great place to get in because Thea comes next, and then all my favorite maps come next. Oh my god, I'm not even in the live streaming VC in case anybody wants to join. However will they join if I don't make myself publicly available in the Discord? There's a few ways to force that to happen. Oh, that would so... Okay, I have a hard time believing that because it's already very hard to predict how and when you're going to lose an arm. So forcing desync to happen like that certainly looks cool, and if I could have played a little more defensively, although it was a tough spot, but if I could have, that would have been hilarious.
They have not cornered a cub. They have stumbled right into the lion's den. Lions of Agatha, bare your teeth and show your claws. Fight for your king. Fight for your kingdom. Fight for Agatha!
Alright.
Defend the blockhouses. Keep the siege weapons
Defenses
firing. Kill them before they bring those explosions any further.
Do that and pick up... There's only 3 maps you can do it on. If you do that and pick up a barrel, you end up wearing it like armor. Oh my god! That's hilarious. This is some deep... Fury, you've been giving us some really deep cut like tips lately. What? You guys aren't even paying attention at all. Where's the team at? It's a full lobby. There's 2 spots, but it's an even team. Nobody's watching the middle. This is bullshit. They didn't even bring any barrels. They jumped on our shit just to use our ballista against us. That's fucking hilarious. A decent thing used to happen a lot. It's rarely seen and luckily not many know how to make it happen. Well, it sounds like it's very difficult to make it happen, but pretty cool if you can pull it off. I don't know. Do exploits count as cheating? This is a commonly debated topic in single-player games. Captain America over here. Same glitch as an invisible swing. Okay, I thought that invisible swings was more like a, well, not invisible swing, I guess. I'm thinking invisible weapons. I thought invisible weapons was more like a server lag slowdown type of thing, if that makes sense. Oh no. Okay, never mind. He was moving really fast. I was worried we had a cheater on our hands. Because this would be a terrible time for that to happen to me. Come on. There we go. There we go. Somebody? Anybody? Nice. Find somewhere to put this. They are coming in hot. Nice. Not the best fire pot I could have had, but hey, I'm getting there. I'm figuring it out. Realize that part of my crappy aim with overheads is, well, aim in general is not only spacing, but with overheads it's not planning for the swing arc. Like that! He was planning for it to come from the other side. A little alt overhead, and that swing arc goes very diagonal. Because I accidentally pressed a button. Happens on a specific frame on crouching and leaning. Interesting. So, I just did some happenstance accidental shit, it sounds like, to trigger that. Nice little streak there. Refuel. Band-aid up. I replaced my normal overhead with the alt one because the left to right is far more useful. That's what a few people have said. Is that hitting people with an alt slash will like it? There's a lot more situations I find where it is very useful. Oh no! Oh no! Where the alt slash overhead is very useful. It gets you, it weaves through things. Let's check it out really quick. I think okay. It looks like the left side, the alt overhead, pulls a little bit more to the right. Alright, I kind of want them to take this, especially with how much time we have left. What the hell? I'm not commending that because I don't even know what that was. Cut damage? I've never seen that before.
Agatha, defend the catapults. Do not let them fall into enemy hands.
I ain't as bad as all that, am I?
Cover my flag. Stand united. As one. Maintain control of the catapult.
Too red down there. Yeah. Oh.
That takes the piss.
Doing good for a minute there. You play on mouse and keyboard, Fury, because it makes sense then why that would be easier for you to do than for me. I know there's issues. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nope, nope, nope. I know there's some issues when it comes to mapping. Dank 1420, fuck you. Your mom's a hoe because she raised an archer. So I know key binding is more complicated, not fully fleshed out on controller, especially if you're on console. On PC it's a little easier, but not totally feasible. Insane headers on controllers still. Oh yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna do a little story time. I'm a hyper nerd, but also a vague nerd, in that my interests constantly waver back and forth between sci-fi and medieval fantasy, magic and stuff like that. As far as I'm concerned, if you really zoom out on it, it's the same shit with different paint. And that's fine. However, so one of my favorite games of the last few years has been Armored Core 6, because when it comes to sci-fi, my preferences lean less towards more fantasy-leaning sci-fi like Star Wars or Destiny, and more towards the technological side of it, like flight sims, mech games, stuff like that. And the same is true in the Armored Core scene. I think for a while, I haven't been on top of it for a while, but for Armored Core 6 competitive, the top player for the lightweight category, which is where movement is most important, is, or at least was at the time, last I checked, a controller player. So, like, and there are benefits, especially, again, I've shown it before, I'll show it again. My controller has back buttons. Shortcuts for my A and B. X is for cancel. I don't really need to cancel too often. Y is for the special, and I just hook my finger in to press them if I have to. Because if I'm canceling, I have enough time between overhead and cancel, and if I'm specialing, I can get right back on. It's not a big deal. I believe that this is the way to really be good with controller versus mouse and keyboard, which is just eliminate situations, or at least reduce them, where gears reduce or eliminate situate. Vaughn Payne? No, I'm out. Is he legitimately playing the game? That's fucking wild. Vaughn Payne is in here and he's playing legit. This is like probably the most well-known fucking cheater. If he turns cheats on, I'm out of this bitch. I am not dealing with his ass. I don't have chat on because I don't put game chat on during recording or streaming, but like... Holy shit. What level is he? Black Nitrous is on the same side. That guy, I'm wishy-washy. I know a lot of people don't like him, and he is a religious team switcher. He's going deathless as much as just got here. Let's see. Vaughn Payne, 129. He's 11 and he's 28 and 11 with 43 takedowns. That looks like a legit score. He might actually just be playing the game. Who put that there? That was a terrible fucking idea. Fucking spear? Give me my big ass sword back, you dick. Damn it! Perfect fire pod opportunity. Yeah, that is definitely the cheater guy. But yeah, I think the best way to play on controller to compete with mouse and keyboard is to basically reduce or eliminate the need to remove any finger from any button. In the case of like hooking in like this, it's not too big of a deal, especially because I have other, like I'm not gonna need this button while I need to press these buttons.
Keep control of the courtyard.
RD, eat shit. Fucking hate X-axes. I mean, I respect them, I get it. It's just a different weapon, it doesn't matter what the skin is, but... it's one that's hard for me to deal with, so... Teammate getting in my damn way. I'm gonna switch to Knight on this one. I'm just having fun chatting with you, Fury. If you feel so inclined, I don't know what your schedule's like, but if you ever want to get in games or VC during the stream, dude, DM me and let me know on Discord, and I will for sure... You put in the time, you're very knowledgeable, and you've you know, put in the time not only in the game but in the stream. Like, dude, if you're going to come on the stream, and I'm sorry I didn't say this before. Say the word.
Almost captured the courtyard.
But rather just chill in VC and hang out, totally fine too. No pressure either way. This is a social stream. Oh my god, Bear Trap actually might have just saved my life. I don't like this mobility. Actually, oh my god, it was a reflex. That was actually Von Payne that I commended. I hate that, but I kind of love it because I'm all about second chances and redemption, and if he's legit playing the game, then I'll commend him for actually playing the game. I will encourage him to not fucking cheat and DDoS attack and shit. That's what that means. Because that shows me so much hope. On the corner, because I don't want that spear motherfucker to gank me.
Hurry to Agatha! We shall triumph! Keep pushing them back!
Huge freaking frog. Thank you, frog.
Die with me! Fight and die! For Agatha!
I get why a lot of people love this objective, because, like, it's so different from any other VIP objective that you have. Like, the VIP actually has to do shit besides just fucking survive. Ah, damn. Well, I appreciate you. No worries, man. And I actually have some plans to move stream schedules around and do outside of normal time streams. So if we can find a time to make that work, I would love to have you on. You've been a huge support. And actually, while I'm saying thank you, not only to you, I'll take the time to glaze everybody, because yeah, the fact that anything I do, that there's anybody who watches it or likes it or whatever, and I'm still growing and changing and figuring shit out, but I know I've wanted to do it for a long time. So the fact that I'm able to start as strong as I can, and that anybody watches any of this shit, whether it's live or on the VODs, I love and appreciate all of you so much. I'm a natural born entertainer, and this is what I want to do, is just do things I love in a way that I can make other people happy and they enjoy it. So thank you all so much. But yeah, Fury, you've been around forever. Dude, I'm in it for the love of the game too. Not just the love of the content game or the chivalry game, the slashers, the genre, but just the love of gaming. The fact that so much art and artists and hard-working creatives have to come together in so many different ways to make it, like, movies are already a goddamn miracle, and video games are an even bigger miracle. So I just want to spread that love and joy to everyone and unite communities, build bridges where I can. I'm Sweden. I'm neutral. I'm here to enjoy the game, and unless anyone's committing a fucking hate crime or some shit, I don't really care what you're doing. Everything else is resolvable. It's just dumb, personal, stupid little bullshit. I work very closely with Dominion and Shy. I get it. A lot of people don't like him. And I get it. I can see both sides. I can see why. Aw, man, we didn't make it. That's fine. But again, nobody's committing any hate crimes. We're all in it for the love of the game. So why not build on that? That's why I've partnered up with Dominion so much, and why I partnered up with Paylestra Events. More to come on that. But yeah, appreciate it. So yeah, Fury, I'm trying to rework some shit, do some more events in my stream, and also in the Paylestra Events stream, to do more community stuff and outreach. So definitely get in on that when you can. And I will be mindful of your schedule. I want to get you on stream at some point if you're willing. Nothing else. Thank you so much for all the watch time and all the awesome. We'll plan a weekend stream then. But thank you so much to you personally, Fury, for hanging out in the stream so much and dropping all these tips and for so long. I appreciate you. Thank you.
For improved road quality!
Other long-term shout-outs off the top of my head go to Logic Bomb, a longtime co-host, unofficial co-host, but he was a very early on follower and viewer who found me just through happenstance.
The enemy is upon us! Kill them or die! Masons, defend the prisoner carts!
Still hangs out. Love to see him in chat, but his schedule has changed recently. So, no love lost, but all love gained. I realized after saying it that was the wrong phrase or expression to use, but shout outs to right now. Because again, we're celebrating 100 YouTube subscribers today. I'm a little extra emotional about it. Twitch follows are very close behind, so as long as I'm gushing to all of you guys, I'm gonna take a minute to shout out Fury of Sin, longtime viewer, chatter, participant, Logic Bomb, my unofficial co-host, while he was playing the game and the schedule allowed. Love you, man. Hambone, I watched this kid grow up in this game. Like, he started out as we would just duel all the time and shit on him, and now, like, he's amazing. Love Hambone. Guy, I know, again, he's got a rough reputation in the community right now, but he's always been a supporter. I get it. He's abrasive, but he's genuine as fuck, and he's been a day one supporter. Always puts my shit on. He's a constant viewer for me. Always has been. And I appreciate that. Shy. Let's see. Logic, Hambone, Shy. Shawnee Salami helped me get started. If it were not for the Unyielding and the community, I would not be nearly as invested in Chivalry 2 if I was just playing solo and had made no friends. But I made the leap after watching his videos to join his community, and his community made the leap. I joined at a time when he was on a break and not a lot of people were playing. But the people who were playing were really kind and helpful. And he's been on the stream a lot. We miss you, Shawnee. I know you're feeling the long time blues after playing this game for so long. But we always love having you on the stream, and your content is how I got into this community, and your support is how I got started, like, on YouTube. So appreciate that. Let's see, Logic, Hambone, Shy, Shawnee, and of course, I think last but not least, I want to. Well, no, that's not true. Creams, I want to shout out because, dude, we've been working together only a short time, but we vibe so hard, not only on stream but business-wise. So thank you so much, Creams, for all of your guidance and mentorship. And last but not least, on the regular stream side, K-Money. Just because we recently put out the video together, thank you so much, K-Money, for doing that video with me, but also just being so chill and low-key that, like, you've introduced me to so many cool people, and regardless of all the drama, bullshit, we talked about it on the during the interview, and since then, whatever. But we vibe, and you've introduced me nothing but cool people, but you're always cool to play games with and shit. So K Money, nothing but love for K dollars of CK. So those are the top shout outs I want to give. Honorable mention, I want to say Milk Ghoul, another supporter, follower who chimes in whenever she can. I know you and Hambone have your beef, but I always appreciate you as well. So I think that's dig the friendly banter in any way. Shy caught these hands last night. Hey, dude, talk all the shit you want in game. Like, that's all. Check my fucking rules in my Discord. I say it as well. Like, whatever. Like, shit talk in game, keep it in game is fine. Out of game, I get like shit can be weird and gets all muddled, but yeah, feel free to talk shy shit in game. You'll get no hate there. He's a great guy. I'm not like, I would not back someone who, or like support or work with anyone that I thought was truly shitty or bad for the community. So, for those of you watching that have been skeptical of my partnership or involvement with Dominion and Shy, and I know those of you who are long-time unyielders have also had some experience with that. I'm Sweden. This is what I mean when I say that. I am neutral. The way I see it is, unless you're like seriously promoting hate or segregation or whatever, it's all just dumb personal communication error, little bullshit. And fuck. There you go. And as long as everybody's there to grow to the community, you don't have to be. It's like work. You don't have to be friends. You just have to work together. Do it for the kids. It's fine. Yeah, keep it in the game, nothing personal. It's meant to be fun. It's a game! Exactly! Games are meant for playing for fun in your free time, especially nowadays when you could do literally anything else. These are games for fun, and like, they cater to a very... This game especially cater... What the fuck do I have a torch? I don't want that. This game specifically caters to a wide net and yet a specific subgroup of like people who want to do competitive PvP type shit but don't want to just shoot at each other all the time. Speaking of which, fuck you, man. No, it's gonna be robot. There. Good. It's one of the reasons why I love the Greatsword. The swing manipulations and the mind games you can play. Not to mention the excels, like, the Greatsword's so fucking good. That water wheel off to the left, you can build on top of. What? What do you mean build on top of? Shut up. You're lying. This thing's moving. You telling me the physics in this game are that bad? You can build on this? Why would you do that?
Masons, fall back and defend the village! Keep the Agathians away from the prisoners!
The friend, he gets the command, especially fucking around with guitars like that. It just floats above it? But, like, what's the practicality, though? Like, why would you actually need that? I just fail to see where that's useful. Yeah. Didn't quite figure out how to get around his shield. I have some ideas, but it's too late now. I think what I need is just a partner who's willing to let me, like, in a duel yard, that is willing to let me just sit in a duel yard and jam with a partner, and we can go back and forth, like, okay, here's what I need to work on, here's what you need to work on. Let's take turns being punching bags. You know, whatever. I mean, in a multiplayer game, that's the best thing you can have. But god damn it, this game has disillusioned me so much. There we go. Yeah, I was definitely going to die there, but I got that hit on that one guy. Been testing to see if I can make myself fly like in the duel yard using the water wheel. Oh my god.
There are only a few prisoners left.
That is some... There's a fine line between cheats and exploits, but when it comes to PC games, as long as you don't hack the code that's in the game, it's in the game. That's pretty wild, Fury. Like... Damn it, I would love to... Yeah, I think I would love to... I would love for us to be able to chat. Like, voice chat. So we can work out a time to make that work. Alright, man. Damn it.
Curses!
I'm going to do that. Don't you do that? There we go. Playing for like 1,500 hours, sometimes you gotta make your own fun. That's true. Hey, that's the way you're looking at it is the whole reason speedrunners exist. Because I know people with double your hours that are like, no, just play the game. Like, it's different for everybody. But like, you gotta learn how to read guitars. Real. Gotta hold them just a bit longer. Oh my god, I'd pee so bad. I'm gonna take a break after this one. We're gonna take an intermission. I don't usually do that, but nature calls. It's calling hard, and I don't have a we'll be right back screen yet, so we're just gonna have to do the best we can with what we've got. A lone player. I thought I would have him with the target switches, but he had me with the target switches. Well done. That's worth a commend. I'm vibing today, so I'm not like worried too much. I'm trying to get into the habits of playing more defensively, but I'm not worried too much about doing super well because I'm just so fucking happy that I made it to 100 YouTube subscribers within 6 months of me doing this. I tried really hard to hit the ground running. I'm in a very niche space, doing the best I can with it. So please, please follow if you're not following, if you're watching live. But thank you all so much, seriously. I'm trying to just find fights I think I can win and play defensively, but also, like, I'm just psyched. I'm just such a good fucking mood today. Might not be showing it because I'm trying to lock in a little bit, but also not try hard too much and get myself fucking killed. Raiden W. Well thought, sir. This is horse shit. One. Two. Nope. Two.
Not happening.
Got some friends there. Hell yeah, friends.
Domination.
Make a note of that. Just clip that. I feel like I've had some really good plays, but I haven't been like, they don't end well, so I haven't been, I don't know. I'm trying to be careful with the clips now. Nope, that was dumb. Went the wrong way on that one. Yeah, I know. What you're talking about, Fury, after 59 hours, make your own fun. That is a staple of any fucking game. Like, if you love a game so much, you're willing to play it that much, you're gonna find ways to fuck with the game that you can enjoy it. Nope, I'm gonna back off objective. What do they have still? Just this one? Let them have it. Ah. Over excel. Very rare problem to have with the great sword. Not gonna lie, make jokes about all you want about being like old and your reaction time slow, but I feel like this game is actually improving my reactions. The reason my reactions are slow is because I think of so many possibilities and scenarios in the moment, and sometimes I can't pick one fast enough. But as I continue on in this train of thought, there are scenarios that do pan out. So it all works very well. It's time! What up, Logic Bomb? I was just talking so much love about you a while ago, so if you need to go back and watch the VOD, at like probably around the 40-45 minute mark, please do, but I'm just super appreciative today because we made it to 100 subs on YouTube, and I think I set up stream elements finally on my OBS. Games are going good. I'm slowly getting better despite what Coach Duke occasionally popping in and being disappointed in me with Have You Believe. I'm having fun. Even if I have a lot of deaths, I'm having fun. I feel like those of us that are still enjoying the game need to be there for the community. And there's more games coming out. I have a lot of stuff planned and going on. I've teamed up with Paylestra Events and Creams. And we have partnerships going on with White Tower Games to bring you guys exclusive content and interviews about Fiefdom, the next big slasher coming up in the genre. So, a lot going on, actually. I thought I had a fire pot. I thought I was Vanguard when I blew that horn. Oh well, at least I got some points. Huge W, so we're trying to get the stream, the Twitch, to 100 followers before for the 6-month mark, which will be about 2 weeks. So if I can hit 100 followers within the next week, that would be fucking amazing, because I'm planning on doing a 6-month update video for the YouTube, and I would love to also that be 100 subs and 100 followers special. That's right, Money Rat, you better commend me. Oh, it's fine. Could be worse. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. It's been rocky the last couple weeks because I've had a hell of a month. I got sick, work shit, you know, life, whatever, be happening. Come on, you fucker. There we go. He's able to catch his ankle or his calf or some shit. Fucking archers. But yeah, this past month or so has been a little chaotic, but I finally got the latest player spotlight out with K Money, and I have another one that I've already recorded with Mo Evil, and even more planned after this. My teaming up with Paylestra Events is opening a lot of doors, but it's also calling for some reorganization of the channel, which I am fine with. Couldn't tell for a second if he was on our team or not, but I have the icons above the head set up, and he didn't have one, so fuck him. Down he goes. Let's defend the gates. Fuck it. But yeah, I'm just really psyched, and my energy's all over the place today because we hit 100 subscribes on YouTube. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Forgive my prepubescent voice squeaking there. But I'm just super psyched about it, and Twitch is not far behind. So shit is happening, and there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff happening as well. That's gonna help me achieve more of what I want with my personal channel, as well as Black Nitrous. That was a good kill. I fucked up with the slash there. I should have overheaded and all that. Oh, I have to pee so bad. Failure? I mean, that's kind of harsh. Yeah, man, lots of stuff is happening. Some of it will extend, like, we're still in the process of figuring things out. Change dance partners? Oh, damn it. You're right. The problem is I don't want to, like, I'm trying to wait so I can piss in between games, because this is a really good spot to be in, I feel like, but you're right. And, it is what it is. Shit.
We must foil their rescue attempt.
Guy missed 3 swings on me, AFK. Holy shit, that's hysterical, actually. I think what's important is that I didn't get killed. Did I get killed? Let me know if I got killed while I was AFK. I lied about the intermission. We're just gonna stream it. It's fine. I just had to pee. It's all good. Defend. Okay, cool. Whoop. Rich environment. I did die once. That makes sense. I think I spawned a different location, but that's fine. How am I doing? Pretty good, all things considered. I'm positive by at least 5 points, so we're good. All we gotta do now is pump those numbers up. All good. Just getting back into it. Whoop. Good place to hang out for right now. I need to recalibrate. That guy was just fucking around, but he was doing that thing where I was like, I think we're gonna hold it at this fucking prison. Hell yeah. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Stop that real quick. Lone player, but he uses the great sword. He's not cheating. I gotta say, pretty impressed with the fact. Let's see if he's still. Oh, JB Talks is on my side. Hell yeah, I love that guy. We always commend each other. I haven't spoken with him. Is he still in here? I was really impressed to see Vaughn actually playing the game. One suggestion for improving you have to start doing is not keeping who you are fighting centered in your screen. Look away and bring them back. Bring the attack back into them. Weapons shouldn't be hitting them in the middle of a swing and focus on them at the very beginning of the attacks. Yes, I agree. That has been my biggest struggle with this game because I'm not used to shooters or whatever, and I'm realizing that trying to adapt a shooter overlay and mechanics to a melee game has those complications that come along with it. He's waiting for me.
A certainty.
Thanks, Nick Cross. Yeah, so not being predictable, especially with the greatsword, and again, this is why I love using the greatsword, or at least part of it. When you look them head on, it makes your attacks incredibly easy to read. Yes, I agree. That is the biggest thing I'm working on right now, is not being so predictable. But I also need to be able to see. But you're right, and I do have times with it where I do better than others, but that is a mix of a couple different things. So yes, I'm bad at shooters and aiming and everything and whatever. I will agree, and that's where a lot of that comes from. As well as the like fully understanding and realizing the mechanics of this game are another thing, because it's so weird and strange. Especially if you come from like shooters, but yes, wiggles and flicks are the biggest things. So there's a lot of information I have absorbed but not implemented, if that makes any sense. That's why it makes me a better coach than a player sometimes. Flicks being you make it look obvious, but then at the last moment or whatever, not the last moment, but whatever, like you flick up or away, or like you make it look like it's going to be obvious, and then you trick the opponent into making a move. And because you flick either to excel or to drag, you miss their counter window. That's the point of flicks. Make it look obvious, line things up, but then plan for the last moment things to change. And you can do flicks sideways, up and down for excels, drags, whatever. Another thing, wiggles. That was the other thing, is instead of lining it up, toss your views back and forth and up and down and all around, but still be able to take in mind point one that I mentioned, where you're thinking about where they're going to go, and that's and how they're going to move, and predicting for that, which is part of, again, why I love Greatsword. I'm telling you, get a weapon in my hand like War Axe that, you know, is maybe a little more meta friendly, and I'll do just fine. But I'm fucking cruising on the Greatsword. We're in the top 200. I'm trying to break that top 100. When you look at them head on, it makes your attacks incredibly easy to read, especially true for slow weapons like the Greatsword. The Greatsword is right in the middle, where it's very easy to read. Especially if you're looking dead on, which is why it's something I need to work on Because again, the greatsword is like the perfect balanced weapon. Greatsword and war axe are probably your perfect balanced weapons. Stuff like that. Here's something I call top down a lot, where I look straight down in order to see everything. Like, so I do a similar thing because I play on controller. If you get like a certain angle on it, especially if you play in third person, if you play in first person, it changes things a little bit, but you have to kind of flick back and forth again. I look towards the ground a lot, and that fucks with my... There's a lot of my play style that is not necessarily translatable to typical how people play with a controller. I come from just bad habits on like older school games and stuff like that. But yeah, looking more down towards the ground lets you see a better field of view rather than like flat. But when you're fighting someone, you want to be aiming based on their distance. If they're really close, go for the neck. If they're the further away they are, aim more towards the waist. Because people are gonna duck, they're gonna dive, but there's no iframes in this game. There's just your active parry. So yeah, this will not give you a great view, but if someone's really close to me, I can aim for their neck, and the further away they are, depending on my weapon, I can aim a little bit lower. And that's not a solid rule. There is a little bit of back and forth there, because if you think they're gonna duck, definitely aim lower and close the distance. But if you don't think they're gonna dip or duck and just stay upright, then you can definitely aim more towards the neck and get a little more distance out of it, depending on the weapon. But that's part of why I love Greatsword. I think for this game, it's pretty evenly balanced. Damn it! The Greatsword is probably the best balanced weapon, I think, in the game. And I've heard a lot of consensus of the best balanced weapon either being Greatsword or War Axe, because you're trading speed for distance, which means you really have to be on top of your XLs and drags and stuff like that. I do something I call top down. Oh yeah, that's what I was commenting on. Yeah, it's all the different ways you can do something like that.
Hey sons, capture the bridge and gain access to the city.
So much to do with swing manipulations and animations with weapons and stuff like this in this game. Like, it is insane. And the Greatsword, and I would say War Axe Greatsword for my objective and subjective opinions. That's bullshit. He should have hit stop around that fucking flagpole. This is bullshit. I was planning for that, and my plan should have worked because I thought it would. God damn it. How dare the game cheat me with its mechanics. Horse shit. But no. There's a fair balance, and we're gonna address a lot of these concerns and mechanical nuances when we talk to the developers of Fiefdom. That's the thing I'm doing with Paylestra. I will start posting links for still getting off the ground and figuring things out logistically, but Paylestra events right here on YouTube, or right here on Twitch, and also on YouTube, or if you're watching on Twitch, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you're following here but not there, do that, because that's where we're going to start moving a lot of the competitive stuff around. to like comp players. I think like the Screams has been a huge boon, and he loves the player spotlight series, and we really want to expand on all that. So. Pretty good for a long time to start watching this insane Russian player and realized I wasn't dragging my camera around nearly enough. Dude, I feel the same way. Drop a, I don't know if you can drop a link, but at least drop the name. I'm still working out improving the Twitch streaming side of things, but I think I know who you're talking about. And if I don't, I want to know who you're talking about, but so long, Alexander the Great. Surgical overhead right there. I weaved between two teammates and got my... That was dumb. Is easily the most technical. Slovak. Yes! I think that's who I know you're talking about. His excels, drags, spins. Either you showed me him or someone else did, and I know what you're talking about, but I think you might have showed me him. This was weeks or months ago. Yeah, I think it was you actually, but I could be wrong. Watching his gameplay videos will give you motion sickness if you're not ready for that shit. He combines excels, drags, and spins in such a beautiful, cohesive way. Yeah, I've watched his video. He's fucking amazing. The dude has, like, some of the best tech I've ever seen. Because you can tell, like... And I talk shit about super high tech because there's always a balance. If you recognize that it's coming, then you can just plan around it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. If you know it's coming, you can just plan around it. But if you don't know it's coming, if you're planning for other shit, it is so hard to detect. 6-way feints while spinning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can catch quick enough that those technical players are doing dumb shit like that, just close the distance and jab them. I talk shit like that all the time. But seeing shit on the level that he does it, you literally never know what's gonna come next. His swing manipulations, his spins, excels, and drags all work cohesively in such a way that you never know what you're gonna get hit with. You could be facing him dead on and just let him fucking dance. And he'll do it. Like, I would love to be able to... I hope he speaks English, because I would love to interview him. And Fury, if you know him, fucking please plant a seed and get that shit set up. His ability to jab cancel to extend attacks is a skill I wish I could learn. Dude, same. I want to talk to that guy so bad. Because the things that these older players, longer time players can help newer players with is getting used to this new tech. Because the newer players are doing amazing. New people to jump on. Again, Hambone. Love you, man. Like, every time you get on, you're doing way better, and like you've always improved, whatever. But it's a staple that, like, yeah, a lot of times the younger generation noobs just latch onto this game and get it better than the older players, longer time players, or at least in different aspects, and that's fine. You get different perspectives looking at it that way, but that's important for considering for the new games coming out. Damn it! That's important to consider for the new games coming out and stuff like that. There's a lot of little technical things they don't think about. Like, Polex just posted a question in the Dominion server asking about, like, how our respawn's gonna work. Because sometimes in Shift 2, you'll respawn right into the wave and get caught with some dumb shit. Radzy is a new streamer too, who started a few months ago. He's going to become a demon with how fast he's progressed. He had reverse 360 slashing down his first month. It took me you over a year to add your kit. Dude, and I'm still adding that shit to my kit. Like, holy shit. And definitely, if you know him, if you know Radzy on a more personal level, definitely turn him on to this stream, Palestra events. Because we are looking to add people like that to our roster as well. Oh man. Go. Shove that shit down. See somebody up on the balcony? That guy a dueler? Hambone? Probably, and that's where we're getting at to this point. We're starting to. I've got a few more. At least one more, maybe a few more. Y'all heard it here first. I've got a few more, at least one, maybe a few more player spotlights I'm doing for the Smile Kitchen channel. But the way things are going, we're probably gonna move to the Palestra channel. So subscribe there. I'll link shit later. West though, gotcha. That complicates things, but still, a good player's a good player. Commend you for that. There's a lot going on. I think I was trying to find the rhythm. I'm a very reactive player, and that doesn't always help me in. That doesn't really help me in situations where a little aggression will go a long way. But you really have, again, you really have to be on it with the great sword when it comes to excels and drags and tech and shit like that. Big Pizza Poop. That's Poop Clan right there. Fuck you, Poop Clan. And fuck you, Doo-Doo Buttshit 69, Poop Clan's leader. You got mine for upcoming player spotlights if you're okay with sharing. I will tell you right now, the next I already have recorded, just need to be edited, and I swear this one will go a lot more quickly than the last one. Mo Evil of EQ. We have already recorded it, so that's the next one that's going to be coming out. And then Creams and I have been talking. He's going to help me get set up with a lot. We're talking about getting set up with a lot of other long-time competitive players and stuff like that. So after the Mo Evil one, depending on things go, I might move that series over to Palestra's YouTube account, because I am pretty much fully partnered in on them with right now to keep doing events and streaming together, but we have big plans for growth with that channel, with that outlet, and for what Creams is able to set me up with right now. I think that would be the best way to do it. I'm going to do one more with Mo Weevil, and then going forward, those might go to Palestro events, but whatever. Following me on whatever socials, everything will be linked going forward. We're still working out on leaking load, so we're not totally solid on what information we want to share with the public just yet, but there is enough set in stone and pretty closely solidified that I can say there is some shit that is definitely set in stone, at least a little bit. So yeah, I'm very excited to pursue my partnership with Palestro Events. Motherfucker, catch him a straight goddamn arrow. Don't worry, when we do our fiefdom interview, we have questions around this kind of thing, so I want to know how this is going to go. This is bullshit!
I'm hated by many, loved by few, but known by all.
No, it's okay. Thank you, Tomotawa Matsukami, for the commend. Oh yeah, I love Mo Weevil. Me too. It was really important to me that I did it, that I got to interview with him, because he's seriously the chillest. Like, one of the most positive players I've ever met in the game. So, and right now, like I've been saying, for where the game is at and the community is at, like, there is still a very strong, faithful player base for what is going on. I get a lot of old heads are leaving the game. I don't blame them for it. I get it. You've been doing it for a long time, and now you have a reason to get out now that things kind of suck. Fine. But at the same time, like, there are new games coming out. Even if Chivalry 3 is not anywhere near on the horizon, I know a lot of people are hopeful for that. But the way they're treating Shiv 2, and the way they're doing business things, and the way they've done other things in the past, I'm not super hopeful. So we're gonna see how things go. Sorry, team, but we need to get rid of these now. The way things are going, immediately it's time to set our sights on new horizons. There are other games, whether successful or not, that are trying to achieve the same things, if not more or better, than Chivalry, like with Fiefdom. That did not go the way I wanted it to. Could not play the distance game on that one. Oh, thank you. The old heads come back. Look at Sun God was MIA for like a year. Agreed. In my video with K Money, he says the same thing. He preaches Sun God. Mo Weevil preaches Sun God. They go in and out. And if not to call you out, Fury, but you yourself even said a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, that you and several other old head 1K pluses were done. And then a few weeks later, we're like, oh, we're doing these events now and stuff like that. Like, the need is there. The want is there. It's just literally, Chivalry is all we have. If you found this game as your only outlet for this kind of thing, and have stuck with it this long, it has its talons in you. Like, complain about it all you want. but we're in it. This genre is something special, and it could be mainstream, and that is part of what Creams and Shy and I are trying to emphasize, is that this genre has staying power. It's very niche right now, but how many people do you know play Souls-likes or Monster Hunter or any kind of melee game or any kind of shooter game, but they're like, well, I came from playing this, you know, melee game maybe a little bit, and it's just not clicking with me. This is the game. This is the series. This is the genre. Where shit can really come together. So I'm sticking my flag in it. I'll do other things on my channel, but that's part of the huge benefit of me teaming up with Paylestra Events, is that I can do chivalry things or more slasher things on that channel, while this channel does other shit. I have so many wide range of interests. I love slashers, and this is gonna be my main, this is gonna be my main genre for sure, but there's other things I've been working towards and want to build towards, and it's just net positive for everybody. Don't heavy with those closer quarters, you dumb bastard! He literally just said don't heavy, and then I did it. Luckily, the hackers started to chill out a fair bit and allowing the games to be played. So, literally, Vaughn Payne, the #1 most recognized hacker in this hemisphere, or at least in this region, nation, whatever, was in the game earlier with us and was legitimately playing the game. If we can turn hackers into legitimate players, then the hackers can anti-hack the hackers when need be, and we can. This is a net positive. This is huge. I thought he just I don't know the fucking guy. I thought he just hated the game for whatever reason, or maybe was bad at it. I don't know. I don't care. A lot of new players don't even realize. Sorry. Furyson says a lot of new players don't even realize this game was designed to be like Call of Duty. That's actually why it's called Chivalry Medieval Warfare on the first one. Elaborate on that, please, because I don't think I see. How does that meant to be? Is it meant to be medieval Call of Duty? Cheaters get the guillotine, no other option logic. Yes. I agree. Cheating sucks and cheaters sucks. But if we can convert cheaters to actual players, that's maybe kind of an asset. I think this is going to be the last stream, or the last game of the stream. I might take an intermission and keep going. I don't know. I'm super hyped and pumped. Because again, we have reached 100 subscribers on YouTube, and we are not far from reaching 100 followers on Twitch. Of course, if you want to subscribe, you can. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, you can, of course, subscribe. You get one a month. If you don't use them for anything else, they don't carry over. So if you're not using your Amazon Twitch or Twitch, if you're not using your Prime subscription for anything else, why not the Smile Kitchen? Or gift it to someone who would or does enjoy the Smile Kitchen. But, especially if you're watching and not following, please, for the love of God, follow. I do this every weekday because I love playing games, and I love playing this game, and I love keeping the community going. I have teamed up with Paylestra Events, Creams. I've teamed up with Dominion, who is also teaming up with CK and Equilibrium, Shiv Cartel and EQ, Equilibrium, to bring you more events, more content. We are ironing out the details right now, but I'll be updating all of you on that on my YouTube with my 6-month update, which I will hopefully be able at that point to also boast 100 subs and follows on each. If you can sub, awesome, but I have reduced the amount of ads you will see. I hate ads. I don't give a fuck about them, and my dream is to one day be able to eliminate them altogether. But for where I'm at, affiliate, I have to do at least one ad break an hour. So, thank you all so much for tuning in and joining in and all of that shit, and I love you so goddamn much. I've been wanting to do this forever, and the fact that I've done so much before, and the fact that this works at all means the world to me. So thank you guys so much for 100 YouTube subscribers. We are so close to 100 Twitch follows. Follow me on whatever socials you use. God damn it. And clip any clips you think are cool or funny or whatever interesting, and I will share them on the socials to help spread and grow the joy of the Smile Kitchen as we grow into competitive stuff, fun element stuff, and even into different games as the genre finally starts to develop. Thought I had a chance, but not really. Exactly how it was designed to be a medieval COD. Well, I'm fine with that, because the way, again, the moveset works and the movement works with the game, there is some harmony to be achieved here. And upcoming games are gonna lean into different directions. If this is what medieval COD is, then I'm not upset about it. Because I could never get into shooters or COD, despite trying my best to do so.
Take heed! A Mason ram has reached the gates!
E-Girl Brexo, I'll give you that. We were trying to play the mind games with each other for a little bit there. Damn it, I have to piss again. Oh! I'm excited, I want to stream forever, but I want to take breaks, and I don't have in-between screens, and all this other shit. Can't take an intermission.
No! The gate has fallen! Fall back to the square! Brothers, we must defend the town square!
Looks like I'm safe for a moment here. I get it. Call of Duty is extremely well known and popular and successful. If you're gonna replicate any shooter's success, no!
That ain't happening.
That makes the most sense. I get it. Again, the simplicity and cohesiveness of the controls leaves a lot of possibilities for stuff to happen. Oh. I didn't mean to. Can you just. Yeah, there we go. Sucks that I'm not on attack anymore, but I had to piss so fucking bad. I am just happy as a clam. We've finally reached 100 subscribers in 6 months on my YouTube. As fuck. Things are going well, and we have even more in the pipelines for you guys. I'm going to spend this whole time like self or whatever, but like I'm just so fucking stoked. Yeah, like I said before, I get there are some people who reach a lot more followers and subscribers in a much shorter amount of time, fine. But I'm playing each game at weird hours, uploading on average, I think it's timed out to be 2 or 3 times a month, so every other week, maybe a little more at best, and I still have more that I want to put out, so I can't even say that. But, and I work full time, like at night, like that's why my schedule is the way it is. So really, thank you guys so much for following me when you can. Watching when you can, whether it's live or watching me on the VODs. Like, I know I don't do amazing plays myself. I try to capture all the cool plays I have to bolster myself, but I'm just having fun. I've met so many cool players, and it's all just so weird because like I would love to be better at the game and be able to boast that, but I feel like I do pretty good for where I'm at. Well, I don't recommend it. Sometimes standing still will fuck with the enemy and shit. But yeah, my thanks goes out to everyone who has supported and followed the Smile Kitchen. Even though understanding that, like, I know I'm not the best player there is, I stick to my weapon, and the classes associated to it, and I do my best, but I get way too, into it for where I'm at. Level-wise, I'll jump into 1vx's and totally get creamed, whatever. You guys see the vision, you see the spirit. at least where I'm coming from, and you're in it, and I appreciate y'all so much. Anything you can do to help support the Smile Kitchen, share whatever VODs or videos you think will be useful. If you need groups or pages or whatever, I'm just happy to have friends come in and say hi and join it up with me. So, for real, getting to 100 subs on YouTube is like, seriously, like,
Freedom and a few less fat bastards eating all the pies.
it's touching. I know we've teetered back and forth on Twitch. Twitch is weird. If you can subscribe on Twitch, it costs money, and I've reduced ads so that hopefully it shouldn't matter either way. But seriously, thank all of you guys. Like, I'm closing in on my 6 months of doing this, and it's actually probably closer to 8 to maybe even 10 months, because I wanted to hit the ground hard. I wanted to hit the ground running with this channel, and with my streams and everything. I wanted to have everything set up and ready to go. And you know, if you're a creative person trying to achieve literally anything, you can relate, I'm sure. But I'm a perfectionist, but I'm also a realist. It's a balance. I've tried so hard to... Yeah, fuck it, we're all blowing our horns. We're about to win this, so who cares? It's just been, again, anything that I do that people watch blows my mind, and there's so much more on the horizon, and so much more room we have to improve, so thank you so much for sticking it out this whole time, and thank you so much for continuing to stick it out. Please, whatever socials you use, look up Smile Kitchen. Smile with a Y, not an I. Kitchen, usually all one word. Follow me wherever you can. Share whatever content you see that is worth sharing. Usually on my shorts and clips and everything. But big things are on the horizon. I'm so happy I was able to share this momentous occasion with you guys, because, like, yeah, it's barely been 6 months, and for me to hit 100 subs or 100 follows on either or, like, YouTube obviously was first to hit that mark, and that's awesome. K Money, huge shouts out to you for your help with that and the reach that is pulled. And there's only anywhere to go but up, so thank you guys so much again. Follow me wherever you use social media that you're not already following me. That helps. Share whatever you can. Like whatever you can. Comment on, even if it's just random numbers and letters. If you just mash on your keyboard, any of it. All of it counts. All the engagement matters. Thank you so much. We want to grow and build Smile Kitchen, as we want to grow and build Pale Extra events.
Defend the outer fortifications.
Hard for me to choose because I really want to take a break, but this is my favorite map. I'm not on a attack though, so. Step bow! 07, yes. Yeah, I think that's gonna be time for right now. With the holidays coming up, I have some extra special plans. You know, we do a weekday stream here. Let me actually... We're gonna get... You don't want to see me in the... No. I have clearly shit to... No, that's... There we go. Yeah. Subway ads? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Like, I reduced the ads on my channel so that it's all bare minimum. You should get 1 an hour. Yeah, I just want to say thank you right now on live on stream because we're very close to meeting the goal on Twitch of 100 followers. If you can subscribe, if you got Twitch Prime, if you got Amazon Prime, you got Twitch Prime. It carries over like that, but it doesn't carry over where it is that if you don't use your subs for the month, they go away. So why not subscribe to the Smile Kitchen or gift it to someone who does love the Smile Kitchen? Blech. Thank you. Yes, there's a lot of reasoning behind this shirt, and we'll circle back to it. I'm just so excited, and I have so much going on. Thank you, everybody. For 100 subscribers on YouTube, please share around the Twitch so we can hit 100 followers on Twitch before the end of the month is my goal. I want to do a 6-month 100 subscriber update for YouTube. I'm going to do it anyways, but I really want Twitch to match up with that. Anyways, I love you all so fucking much. Very sorry. Thank you for chiming in. Welcome. Yes, no, I don't need a reason to wear a Led Zeppelin goddamn shirt. They're amazing. Blah, blah, whatever. Thank you all so much for chiming in. Please join us on Monday for the Monday Mayhem, Medieval Monday, whatever you want to call it, in Chivalry 2. I will be here, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, as I am every weekday. So please, again, help us get to that 100 Twitch followers. And bolster up the YouTube, why not? Share everything around Smile Kitchen. Smile with a Y, not an I. I love you guys. Thank you all so much. And we have some big plans for the weekend as well. The holiday coming up. So stay tuned. Follow me wherever you follow social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Twitch, YouTube. I think that's all of it. Those are the major ones. Anyways, whatever ones you use, follow me there. But I love and appreciate you all. We will be back tomorrow, and I will see you then. But until then,